If you're a senior and you'd like to get fit, and you're tired of watching videos of white-haired people sitting in chairs lifting 5-pound dumbbells or listening to a 30-year-old personal trainer, then this video is for you. So who the heck am I? I'm a 63-year-old guy that's been running for 40 years and still likes to take week-long backpacking trips through the Grand Canyon.
And why do you work out?
2 years ago I had a triple bypass and I started doing more cardio than I did before, and it seemed to help quite a bit. My resting heart rate now is 54. I don't have to see a cardiologist for 2 years.
You can take action to be healthier and more fit. It's estimated that 38% of your health outcomes are actually under your control through diet and exercise.
How old are you, Daryl?
66.
Looking good, man. Looking strong.
Thanks, feeling good. Because I only got 2.5 more minutes.
So what's your name and how old are you?
Sherry, I'm 69, I'll be 70 in 3 months.
Wow, you're in great shape. You must work out pretty often.
I do about 6 times a week.
What's your name?
My name is Gary Beard.
How old are you?
I'll be 69 in another week.
How often do you work out?
A minimum of 6 days a week.
Rule number 1 is consistency. If you want to make good progress towards your fitness goals, you need to work out nearly every single day.
How often do you work out, Daryl?
Every day, try to do something. If I'm out here at the gym, it's hiking on the trails.
Why is consistency so important for people over 60? When we were young, if we stopped working out for a while, we would lose our fitness very slowly, and when we started working out again, we'd regain it very quickly. As we get older, the opposite occurs. We lose fitness very quickly and only get it back very, very slowly with lots of effort. It's easy to say that we should exercise consistently, but just how do we achieve that? A key point is to exercise differently every day for variety and avoid boredom. If you do the same thing over and over again, you'll just drive yourself crazy. An aspect of this is to take frequent exercise breaks throughout the day. Do something different to what's called grease the groove. Do a couple push-ups or do some jump ropes. Another aspect is to cultivate positive habits and make it a habit to work out on a daily basis and not require yourself to use willpower and self-motivation on a continual basis. Learn that going to the gym, a yoga class, hiking with a club can be a great social experience. Nothing motivates better than peer pressure. Another aspect is to learn to enjoy your mastery of new exercises and improve fitness. Appreciate what you've achieved. About 4 times a year, take a week or so off, but not more than a week. If you skip more than a week, you'll just lose too much and it'll be difficult for you to recover. A key point is to remember it's always going to be 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Don't be dismayed by setbacks. A bad night's sleep, sore muscles, a bad eating day, or hormone issues can all set you back. It will happen. You will have bad days and weeks. Just accept them and keep on going.
So what's your name?
Steve,
How old are you?
71. What I find is it makes me focus on doing it slowly and smoothly.
Rule number 2 is avoiding injury. As we get older, we heal more slowly and get injured more easily, so it becomes more crucial to avoid getting hurt.
So what's your name and how old are you?
Marvin Klein, 86.
86? Holy cow.
86.
That's pretty damn good.
Soon to be 87.
How much do you work out?
About 4 or 5 times a week.
Pretty regularly, huh? So do you do cardio and strength training? And
Both.
Rule number 3 is cross-training. As we get older, it becomes more important to mix it up. It helps prevent injuries and gives us more complete fitness in all dimensions.
So what's your name?
Mike McCarty,
How old are you?
72,
How often do you work out?
every day. The last day I missed was the end of June last year, coming back from the National Duathlon Championships.
Rule number 4 is to do a complete program. Not just cardio and strength training, but things like balance work. These can often be combined together to save time and effort.
So what's your name and how old are you?
My name's Greg Escadell and I'm 61.
So how often do you work out?
5 days a week.
Now let's look at how all four of these principles or rules interrelate. Consistency and injury are linked. Consistency prevents injuries from disuse, and avoiding injury allows you to be consistent. Doing a complete program provides variety, which makes it more fun and encourages you to be more consistent. And many of the aspects of a complete program will help you avoid injury. Things like balance and flexibility and reflexes all help avoid falls, which are big problems as we get older. Cross-training allows active recovery, so it allows you to be more consistent in your workouts because you're using your recovery time to actually stay fit. It also helps avoid overuse injuries. Easy to say avoiding injury, but just how do we do that? First of all, warm up well before you work out. Use small weight increases or add reps and sets instead of adding weights to your strength training. Learn to use machines that will help you build up to body weight or free weight exercises, like cable machines for active stretching or lat pull-down machines. Learn good, correct form, including posture. Avoid sports where injuries are common, things like mountain biking and softball. Use gear that minimizes injury, like weightlifting belts or pins on the weight rack. Learn to distinguish muscle soreness from pain. Sharp pain in your joints is not muscle soreness. Finally, baby yourself after a tough workout. Get a massage, take an Epsom salt bath, use a foam roller, or take a nap. When people think about cross-training, they often restrict it only to cardio types of workouts, but it actually can be applied to all different dimensions of your exercise program. So for instance, if you're doing strength training, you might do a bench press today and an overhead press the day after tomorrow. If you're doing mobility and balance work, you might alternate between yoga and Tai Chi. If you're working on your hand-eye coordination, you might do pickleball today and ping pong tomorrow. Plyometrics, you can switch between jump rope and maybe doing throw and catch with the grandkids. The good thing about cross-training is it helps avoid repeated stress injuries. It gives you an active recovery strategy on the same day. Walk after lifting, swim after running. It provides complete development so you have no weak muscles or joints, and gives you less fatigue because you can exercise more consistently. Finally, it makes your workout more interesting and fun.
So at the gym, do you do a little bit of cardio along with the weight training?
Yes, I do 50 minutes of cardio and then weight train, upper and lower body.
By doing a complete program, I mean doing all the different dimensions of exercise that will give you total fitness. So that includes things like strength training with barbells and dumbbells or calisthenics, cardio, both aerobic and anaerobic, balance exercises like yoga or single leg lifts or some kind of martial arts. Number 4 is hand-eye or reflexes, which really can be done by any ball sport or even playing a musical instrument. Next is flexibility and mobility. Try to work in some yoga, Pilates, or some Tai Chi. Finally, plyometrics are really important as we get older for our joints. Things like jumping, skipping, bounding, and punching, which you probably haven't done since you were 18 years old. Here's an example of a weekly schedule. What I've done is arranged the different types of exercise in rows so you can track what you've done on what days, and you can also get credit for doing exercises that hit more than one dimension of fitness. There's no big secret here. There's no magic pill or magic exercise that's going to make you fit. It's all about developing good habits and working smart. If you'd like to see more in-depth videos on topics covered in this video, please leave a comment below.